Hey guys, we're back on air. I'm just making sure this is working. I'm just checking the connection, and hopefully you can all hear from me. The bit rate is going on. Sorry, the big rate is going right, and I have so much I want to share with you again. Right, every single time I see you, entrepreneurs, executives, leaders, founders. I love you all, and I've got some really cool thing I want to share with you. And you're wondering, what the heck does Steve got a bunch of balloons? Well, that will be revealed to you very, very soon. Why am I getting balloons? Well, it's got to do with my new app. I created a biohacking app to help entrepreneurs and executives biohack for limitless energy, focus, and productivity. Why is that important for us? I mean, sure, can you make a little money without that? Well, maybe. Well, what I want to illustrate to you and what I want to share with you is balloons. Energy and focus is important, maybe, but well, let me ask you something. Is this one of your dreams to grow your business? Hopefully can you see this? Yes, I think you can see. You grow your business, make a little money. You want to expand it. You want to 10x your business. You're making $1 million. You want to make 10 million next year, and that is your goal. Okay, well that is a dream. Awesome. And that dream, where does it want to go? It wants to go high. It wants to go free. It belongs to the clouds. It belongs to higher things. Okay? Now, what if you got a dream that you wanna be present? Right? Hopefully you can see this. I should have made this easier to read, but anyway, trust me, it says present on the balloon. You want to be present for your family. When you're at home, you're present for your children. When you're at home, you're present for your wife, for your husband. You're present so that you're there. You're not missing out time with her. And that is your dream, potentially. With some of you, maybe your dream is simply to fulfill your true potential, to maximize your God-given gift. So on the day we leave this world, you go without regret. You can say to yourself, I've done my life well to the fullest. I have no regret. That could be a dream. Perhaps your dream is to make a difference. You want to contribute. There's a lot of need on this planet. And we and you live in a country that's full of opportunity. It's everywhere you go. If that's the case, then you have a responsibility to help those who do not have that same opportunity that you do. That could be a dream to make a difference. And lastly, you could have a dream to be fit and lean and healthy, right? To have a fit body, strong body, and you feel good about yourself. And that are all great. And these dreams don't belong in this room. They belong up there. And if I were to have these dreams and you were to have these dreams, you wanted to fly. You wanted to go up into the clouds. That's where they belong. One thing that you missed though, you think for your dreams to fly, do you think you need to know more stuff? Do you think you need to maybe work on the right business opportunity? Well, they're the obvious things. But what's missing is, well, let's say if you suffer from fatigue. Okay, so hopefully you can see this. Fatigue, all right? That's going to add a little bit of weight to your balloon. All right, so we're going to put a bit of weight here. Fatigue, you feel tired. When it comes time to be present for your family, you're thinking, gee, I really need a cup of coffee. I should have had that cup of coffee. I'm tired. How present do you think you're going to feel? Do you have the patience to listen to your son about what's going on in his life? What about your daughter? What about your wife? Right? When you're fatigued, just think about that. What if you're sick? You caught something, you're sick all the time, you've got a massive bad headache, or you just really just like don't feel well. How much money can you make when you're feeling sick? It's just gonna be another thing to add weight, right? So your balloon, is still flying. If I get rid of the roof, it'll probably fly towards the sky. It's still going on. Well, let's see what else happens in our day. You might have this thing called brain fog. If you don't know what that is, if you ever struggle to remember what you were doing in the moment, like you go into the kitchen, you were there to get something and you completely forgot what it's for, or you start a piece of work and you go, hang on, why am I doing this? That is called brain fog. That is just a point where your brain is just not switched on. It's like a glitch where you just, and something happened, right? When that happens enough, guess what? It adds to the weight. Are you still floating? Yeah, I suppose. This thing is still floating around. But this brain fog makes it more challenging, right? It adds more weight to the balloon. Okay, start coming down. Maybe it's a bit too much, right? But it's adding weight. You start forgetting. You go and learn something new. You went to the best darn business seminar on the planet with the best speakers, and you took down a whole heap of notes, but you can't remember the most important thing. You forgot. Okay, well, your dreams are still there. You still have them. And now your balloon just got a little bit weightier because you forget. It gets in the way. Okay, so maybe I'm just putting a bit too much. What about you are procrastinating? Right? That's when you got something important to do, but instead of doing what you should be doing, you did something else instead. You put it off. It could be that phone call, that sales phone call, you just really feel not up to it. That's going to add weight to your dreams, and you can end up distracted and procrastinate, right? You're trying to focus on something, but you can't focus. All right, so we've got all this weight that we added into your dreams, your performance. So if I let this go, does the balloon still, now you can't see my face. Does the balloon still float? Yes. Yes, it does. It still floats. It hasn't collapsed. I'm willing to bet you, if you haven't paid attention to any of the things that's weighing you down, this is probably your life. You're floating around and you're functioning. You have dreams. They're still there. You're working hard at it. But your dreams are not meant to be floating around. Your dreams are meant to take off. It's meant to fly off, fly higher and grow bigger, right? It's meant to be free. Your things, the things that you don't see, are completely weighing you down, slowing you down. Dead weight. When I say biohacking for energy, focus, vitality, and productivity, this is what I'm showing you how to do. I'm taking this off. I'm taking this off. I say you don't need that. Okay, you can sleep well. You don't need stimulants to keep awake. You do not need coffee every 2 p.m. in the afternoon. You do not need your Red Bull to feel awesome, to feel focused. You don't need any of these. You don't need any of this. You can go and look, right? Where your dream's going to go higher. That is what biohacking is all about. It's giving you the tools, the knowledge, the support to help your dreams take off faster. Sure, can you function like this, floating around? Yes. But would you function better? Yes. Until you're up there in the sky, you do not know what it feels like. Because all your life, you're here, weighing down by all these things. Okay, I hope you see the point and the difference, right? If your dream is happy staying here, well, you don't need me. You don't need biohacking. You don't need to open your mind to try something new. stay where you are. Be happy, right? I'm not saying for you to do something you don't want to do, but if your dreams belong up there, but it's kept here by dead weights, by brain fog, by lack of energy, by fatigue, by being sick and tired all the time, by inability to focus and concentrate, well, this is for you. And that's where I'm doing the beta launch of my Unfair Advantage app. This is something for you to invest your time and resources and money into if your dream is big enough, if your dream belongs in the sky. And by the way, you don't even need to invest any money for this beta launch, right? All I'm asking you is your dream big enough for you to be willing to open your mind, expand yourself, and do something about it, right? That's my only question for you. Is your dream big enough? Because if it is, you need to sign up. It's closing soon, right? I've only got 4 spots left. 4 spots, right? So if you want in, after that, I'm going to close this launch off, this beta launch. And to be honest, I really want to focusing on the people who put their hand up early, because that is my biggest way for me to thank you, right? I want to focus on giving you amazing information to help you biohack your energy and productivity and focus so that you can fly higher, you can dream bigger, you can get more things done. And some of the people that ask me questions is, Steve, that sounds fantastic, but how is that different? How is that different for me just buying a book? I could buy, you can buy from my mentor, David Asprey, buy his book, Bulletproof Flyer. You can Unfair Advantage. You can Game Changer, right? These are all information and book you can buy. How is that different from a coaching program delivered through my app? Oh, that is a fantastic question. Can you ask a book question and get a response? Right? Can you ask a YouTube video and get a response? Questionable, maybe maybe, right? If you have 1 million viewers for a YouTube video, probably not. And that is the difference between coaching and consuming information. When you join the Unfair Advantage program, you have an opportunity to ask me anything as part of this program. That is the difference, right? It's an interaction. You can ask me, hey, Steve, I want to have coffee every 2 p.m. to stay energized and productive. Otherwise, I can't get much done. Well, how's that impacting my performance? I don't know. I can tell you categorically it's impacting your energy for sure. When you have whether it's yerba mate, Red Bull, or coffee, it's basically caffeine consumption after 2 p.m. will negatively impact how you feel the next morning. It's a vicious circle because caffeine, depending on your gene, like a particular gene expression or your biology, majority of you, I'll say 99% of you, won't have the caffeine cleared from your blood by the time for you to go to bed. What that means is you can fall asleep, but you're not going to sleep and feel good. You're not going to wake up feeling rejuvenated because caffeine is blocking your adenosine receptors and therefore preventing you from really fully rejuvenate when you're supposed to. What alternatives there are? And there's a ton of alternatives, and that's what I'm going to cover. Because if you ask me a question like that in the app, that is the answer I'm going to answer. And this is something that you will not get through a YouTube channel. It's not something you will get from a book. It's the only thing you will get if you pay a biohacking coach tens of thousands of dollars and get in a program in their coaching cohort. But I'm giving it to you in an app in your pocket where you can access anywhere, anytime. I'm going to give you 2-minute biohacks. I'm going to give you a whole bunch of information through news, resources. There will be a challenge where we can do things together as a community, plus an opportunity to ask me anything you want about any situation related to your performance. Okay, I don't give relationship advice, by the way. So you can ask me anything, but within the boundary of your personal peak performance. Okay, so that is today's live session. I hope you're seeing me clearly and this is coming you loud and clear. Let me know in your comment. We've only got 4 places open, so if you're interested in part of my beta trial of my new acting, yeah, maybe that's a new term, teach people how to act. If you want to be in on my Unfair Advantage app launch beta program for free, put in your comment hashtag unfair advantage. Sorry. Hashtag burn brighter. Burn brighter. Okay, hashtag burn brighter. Put that in the comments and I'll send you the Unfair Advantage app. Alright? I hope that this message finds you in a good spot. You're having an awesome day. Enjoy your rest of your day and I wish you abundance. I wish you thriving, blessing, all the goodness. Take care. Bye. Alright, now I'm going to discontinue the